Beautiful ladies, today, guess what we are going to make today? We are going to make pasta. This has a little bit of Asian flavor. We are going to use shrimp. We are going to use pasta, about a cup full of pasta. We are going to use sweet peppers. We're going to have ginger. This is fresh ginger. You can use powdered ginger if you wish. We're going to use a hot pepper, garlic. We are using onions, broccoli. And for our flavors, we are going to use soy sauce. It's going to be this very small cup full, okay? Soy sauce. We're going to use sesame oil, regular oil, salt and pepper to taste. And of course, my secret ingredient, it cannot miss. I have to have my secret ingredient. I'm going to teach you how to make it. I still have quite some, but I'm going to, next weekend, I promise I'm going to teach you how to make it. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of this. You could use salt and pepper if you wish, or you could use 2 of those tiny, very small bouillon cubes. I'm not going to use bouillon cubes today. I'm just going to use my secret ingredient, 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to use about this much ginger. If you don't want to use the natural ginger, you could use the one that comes, the powdered ginger. Just use 1 teaspoon, I'm sorry. But this is the amount I'm going to use. I'm going to use the grater, and I will grate it and squeeze the juice out of it. It's going to give me at least a tablespoon full of these juices. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for that. So I'm going to get started and I'll be back. I forgot to tell you to please boil the pasta. This is just dry pasta. I'm showing you the type. Those are the very small shells. Just boil it al dente. Not too soft, not too hard. It must be al dente. Thank you. I'll be back. While the pasta is cooking, we are going to add 1 This is about less than a cup. This is very, very small. So I didn't do it, sorry, I made a mess. I didn't do it totally full, but I'm going to add this onto the shrimp, okay? And I'm going to leave it there for a few minutes in the shrimp, you know, mixing it there to allow the shrimp to absorb some of it. That's while we are cooking the pasta. And so I'm going to go ahead and begin to cook the veggies. I'm going to stir fry the veggies, so just follow me. I already grated the ginger, and also what I did was I took the garlic. It was 4 garlic cloves. I grated the garlic and I cut up the hot pepper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this onto the shrimp that I have soaking in the soy sauce, okay? So I'm going to add that to the shrimp as well, so it can absorb that flavor. So now we're going to, also the pasta is ready. The pasta is ready. It only boiled for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes max, this pasta was boiling. So I'm going to now proceed with the rest of the cooking. It's very, very easy, and it's fast, very fast, as well as very delicious. So I'm going to now just continue with the cooking, so I'll be back. I am back. So I already have everything ready to go. As we know, we're going to start adding the onions, correct? We're going to start by adding the onions. I'm going to turn the fire a little higher. So we're going to start with the onions. This is 2 tablespoons of my secret ingredient. it could be overwhelming if you're not used to this. So I'm gonna add it. So you could do 1 tablespoon, and as you become more used to eating with that flavor, because it has a lot of cilantro and herbs that are not what is the usual. But I'm gonna teach you how to do it. It's really good. So what to do, you're gonna leave it there to stir fry so the juices of the onions will come out. I put so far 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to add another tablespoon of oil. Okay? Okay, so this is, I already added the extra tablespoon of oil. So now I am going to proceed and add my sweet peppers. You're gonna leave it for no more than maybe 3 seconds per ingredient. I actually, because my stove is not very fast, it could be less time than that, but 3 minutes per ingredient is fine, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of hot sesame oil. That's 1 teaspoon. Like I said, the flavors in this dish can be a little bit overwhelming, so if you are not someone who is used to cooking with sesame oil, you can do a half of teaspoon and it will be just fine for you. You will actually sense and taste the flavors, okay? So we're gonna leave that for a few seconds, and we're gonna go ahead and add the shrimp, and the last thing we will add is the broccoli. These are frozen broccoli, but you could use just regular broccoli, okay? I am not adding any salt to this dish because my secret ingredient contains salt some way. So, and also the sesame, the soy sauce is very salty. So we are gonna go ahead and add the shrimp. How I'm adding the shrimp, I am not adding the soy sauce yet. I'm just going to add the shrimp by itself, making sure the garlic that was in it was completely mixed so the shrimp has the flavor, okay? So we are adding that, all of the shrimp. Oh, I wish you could smell. Oh, it's just so nice. The smell is just so delicious. Love it, love it. I can see how it's going to taste. So we're going to leave this for a few minutes, and once it begins to cook the shrimp, we're going to add the soy sauce, the broccoli, and then the pasta. I will be right back. I am back. Look how beautiful and precious these shrimps are looking. So delicious. So now you see that? That's a piece of garlic, but it's okay. So I just added the soy sauce that we had on the side, and I'm going to add right away those are a few pieces of cilantro. I didn't tell you that. I don't want you to think I am crazy about it, but I am. I put cilantro on everything, so please don't judge me. Okay, so now we added the broccoli and the soy sauce. The broccoli, do not cook it too long. Just a few seconds. Because it's frozen, we're going to give it maybe about 4 or 5 minutes. I doubt that it's going to need all that time. Okay? And we are going to add the pasta right away before we cover this dish to be totally cooked. We're going to add the pasta. Okay? My pasta was there too long, so it's hard. I'll be right back. Let me work with that. I'm sorry. I'm back. My pasta got a little bit sticky because I cook it too long ahead of time, okay? You should have it just very, very hot before you continue to do everything else. So I cooked the pasta first, and it was a big mistake because it got a little sticky. Nothing to talk about because it's not overcooked, so it's okay. It's okay. It's still gonna be delicious. We're gonna still enjoy it. We have every ingredient that we needed to add to this dish. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look at that. Look at those nice shrimp. It's not very oily, but it does have 3 tablespoons of oil and 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. So it is a little bit fattening, but I don't think it's as fattening as if you went to the restaurant to eat, because you don't know what they're adding to the food, but it's very delicious. And so sometimes you just have to enjoy life and forget about everything else. Okay, so we're gonna cover it and we're gonna leave it for about, I will say, 5 minutes, and it's gonna be ready to serve. I'll be back. Food is finally ready. I'm trying to show you exactly how it looks. Trying to make a beautiful presentation. You see that smoke? It's delicious. And it tastes amazing. It's really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, let me know. We're going to keep adding some other recipes. Subscribe, share, like. Did I say subscribe? Yes. Thank you so much for watching.